And Coach Tom Messinger, congratulations, EPL Inaugural champions. You were also the Inaugural Coach of the Year this year. 5-1 during the regular season. Your one loss came to this Massanutten team. Tell me what you were telling your guys to get them prepared for this one.
Yeah, I mean, when the championship's on the line, you don't have to say a whole lot to get them ready for this one. It's what you play for. Hats off to Coach Peary and that whole team. I mean, they fought and they clawed, and they can shoot the cover out that ball, so they're never out of the game. So it was good for us to kind of get back and avenge our only loss of this year, and that gives our guys a lot of confidence. And again, it wasn't without adversity in this game. We got up big, and then we ended up losing the lead late in the game, and our guys battled back, and we had huge contributions from Mike Montano, Joel Speckman, guys that haven't gotten a lot of consistent minutes but are high-level Division I players in their own right. So we had those guys come in and step up in crunch time. We got in foul trouble, and that's what it's all about. It's a total team effort. 5 guys in double figures, everyone supporting each other. That's what basketball is all about.
So you mentioned Montano. I mean, he hit huge free throws down the stretch. I think he hit 6 of them in the last minute and a half. Just tell me a little bit about the confidence that the bench has gained over this season.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one of the great things about Hargrave is, every day in practice is tough. Like, every single person on this team can really, really play. So in practice, these guys are going against each other every single day, and it's iron sharpening iron. So a kid like Mike, I mean, Mike can play anywhere in the country. Mike's a really, really good player. We have a thing on our team. We always say, Mike don't miss free throws, right? So at the end of practice, we have to make 2 to end it, and everyone always wants Mike to be on the line because Mike never misses those, right? So he's had that kind of pressure on him every single day in practice, and he comes out here in the biggest spot of the season so far and knocks them all down and gives us a huge lift.
So let's talk a little bit about Diovia and Famakinde. I mean, he's kind of been your 6th man all year. You start him today. He was absolutely fantastic, finished with 26 points. Just tell me a little bit about him kind of changing the role today, and was that something you planned to kind of throw them off? Or
Yeah, no, we actually had an injury to Alex Hawkins. He hurt his ankle, so we're without a starter today. And Dio stepped up, and I mean, if you've watched us play, Dio starts on the bench, but Dio's not a bench player. Dio can really, really play. He can score against anybody at any time. 6'5", 210, 6'11" wingspan. He's leading our team in three-point percentage in the second half of the season. He's just an incredible player. He's grown a lot as a person, which has allowed him to really thrive on the court, which is the coolest thing about it. And I have no doubt he's going to be successful the second he steps on campus wherever he goes next year.
So, you guys are preparing now to go up to Connecticut for the National Prep Championships. Number 1 team in the country, now just won your first championship. Just tell me a little bit about keeping your team focused on the prize moving forward.
Yeah, well, we've got some goals that we set before the year, and I interview every kid when they first get to campus, and every single one of my guys said they wanted to win a national championship. So that's a big box that we still have to check, but we've checked some small boxes along the way. Being the number 1 ranked team, winning the regular season EPL championship. We have our first Piedmont tournament coming up this weekend. That's a box that we want to check. And then the last one after that is the national championship. So we're still motivated. We're still working towards everything. A lot of guys that are unsigned that are ready to showcase what they can do and show they can affect winning. So we'll be ready for it.
Awesome, Coach. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the championship. Go celebrate with your team. We'll see you guys up in Connecticut.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.